Hi there, this is Jacky, your influence specialist. What do you think is one of the biggest barriers to effective communication in life? Is there an easier and faster way in which you could build rapport with the people around you and build it at an even deeper and unconscious level? Well, in this upcoming video, I'm about to show you why communication takes place not just at one level, but actually takes place at 3 different levels, and how it is possible for you to leverage on these 3 different levels of communication to become more effective and more impactful in communicating to the people around you. Become a master of influence. Check this out.
Now, another major barrier to communication is this. Now, most people they set themselves up for failure because of their own limits that they create to themselves, right, with regards to connection. That most people tend to think about connection as what? Something that must be done what? Verbally. Am I right? Like, what's a typical way of building rapport with someone in your life? Maybe you meet a stranger for the first time. Am I right to say that the most common approach is that you go up there and say, so your name is? Again? Motan. So Motan, hey, how are you doing? Then you try to do what I call a small talk, am I right? Then after some time you say, hey Motan, what do you like to do during your pastime? And then Motan will say, oh, actually I like to fish. Say, really? I like to fish also, where do you go fishing? Rapport. How many know what I'm talking about? Now that's common interest, right? Now most of us will now the problem though is with this approach, right? Does it work in a job interview? Hey, what do you like to do? It can't work, right? So what do? So you see, what I like about matching and mirroring is this, because matching and mirroring goes beyond just verbal. And we realize that communication can take place at 3 levels. How many levels here? 3. You know what? The 3 levels, I call it the 3 V's. Write this down. First level is what I call the verbal connection you can make. Verbal, write down verbal. Number 2 is the vocal connection you can make. Vocal means what? Your tonality, right? Like, how many of you realize that sometimes when you talk to someone who speaks very slow and you are someone who speaks very fast, right? You say, wait, can you please hurry up or not? Well, you see, imagine, right, one fast, one slow come together, no rapport. So you need to speak at that level where that person is. Finally, the third one is the most powerful one that you can ever build rapport with, right? Is actually visual. Write this down, visual. So one more time, vocal, verbal, and visual. Visual means what? Visual means body language. Now, which means to say, if you can find something that you and this person can share in common. Now, for example, right, let's say right now, I see that our friend here, what the body language, what is he doing here? Maybe he's feeling a bit cold, right? I'm guessing you're feeling a bit cold, you're not very resistant. Now, some people like to say, oh, like that means resistant. I don't believe that, okay? So, sometimes this person might be just feeling cold. How can I actually build rapport with him at a very subtle level? Is now because I'm holding a microphone right now, I don't usually like to carry this handheld microphone. So sometimes I can just simply build rapport with him by what? Mirroring his very posture. We've done a study and research on that and realized that people, when they feel that you're actually in, but by the way, this must be done at a very subconscious level. Because the moment someone notices that you are so-called mimicking him, right, things can go really, really bad. So what I'm saying is that you must do it at a very subtle level. Now, in fact, a research has been done on some of the top sales performers a number of decades ago. And when they were doing a research on these sales performers, they realized something very interesting, which is most of these top sales performers, right, when they were video recording them doing their sales presentations to their prospects, right, they were unconsciously what? Mirroring the prospects, what? Body language. The key word here is what? Unconscious. That means, right, when they realize, I didn't even know that I'm doing that. Now, I mean to say what? Matching and mirroring is actually a very, very natural process. Not like what some people think about, wow, it's very manipulative. Because it's something that you need to take an additional effort to apply, and it shows that you actually care. You're interested to know this person and feel what this person is feeling. So try this out for the next 1 week, if you can, alright?